Pokemon Go has just made a new update where it's easier to catch Pokemon in raids, but only specifically Shadow Pokemon. We'll talk about it all in this video because I'm going to try and raid Giratina and try and get it shiny. We still have not been able to get it shiny. It's something that I've been really wanting to go for as of recently more than anything. So, let me actually show you what I mean. So if we go to like Giratina right now on Pokemon Go, we've done, I guess, 7 raids as of so far. And honestly, I've been really focusing on one of my favorite Lake Trios, Uxie, which we've done 10 raids. I think 9. No, we've done 10 raids. 10 raids of Uxie in Pokemon Go. This is a regional that we cannot catch at the moment because it is not available at the moment because it's not at the right time. So, however, we have been doing some Garatinas. So far, we've done 7. Now, the cool thing about Giratina is, as at the moment, they updated Pokemon Go when it comes to the Giratina raids so that they're so much easier to catch. Because if you don't know, they increased like the hit speed. So I'm really excited personally to be able to raid this. I really want to get the shiny because I have gotten a shiny Giratina before. I had to transfer it for a YouTube video, but I've seen 56. And I've only gotten 1 shiny out of 56. So the shiny odds are kind of against us at the moment, but hopefully today that will change. Yo, Susie was good, Starksy was good, Ryder, that one kid, Roxas, Starksy. How y'all doing? Was good. How's y'all day going so far? Apparently I have an XXL somewhere. Do I actually? Maybe I might have transferred it. That's unfortunate. XXL is really cool. Okay, I accidentally transferred an XXL, I guess. Yo, Star Sky, what's goody? What's good, brother? So yeah, chat, we're definitely gonna raid Giratina. Another thing that I want to raid, because I want to see if it's soloable, is... I'll show you. I really want to do a Warrior raid. I want to see if it's soloable. I feel like it's got to be soloable, right? It's got to be soloable. We're going to try. Origin Form Palkia looks better than the normal version. Well, I know the Origin Form's also better. However, it's still cool to see. You know what I mean? It's still cool to see. Alright, 4-star. Alright, no hundos. I can just transfer this stuff. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So basically... Before we even do the raids, I'm still even going to use... You know what? Now I'm going to use the Kyurem ability once. Because we don't need it that much, thinking about it. Because we're not doing Uxie raids or any of the Lake Trios that are difficult to catch. However, I do want to use it once. Just so when I do this Warrior raid, it doesn't cook me too much. Alright, we're going to try a Warrior as a solo. I feel like it's possible, right? Alright, we'll do... I guess we have to, right? Yeah, we'll do Absol. I just want to have a Mega Evolution at least. You know what I mean? We'll have something. Let's get Roxas. Chat, I'm curious. This is a 15,000 combat power Pokemon. I believe it has a shiny. But I don't even think I've ever caught this Pokemon, realistically. Well, I had to have because it shows. But I'm curious if it's soloable. I feel like it is. I don't know. We'll see. You have 5,000 Pokecoins. What should I raid? I don't know if I should wait for Lunala. I think you should raid for Lunala. Personally, I just raid for the streams and obviously just having a great time. But yes, I highly recommend you wait for Lunala because Lunala is going to be the way better option for you to go for. It has Psychic. Okay, it's not very effective. Okay. Not gonna lie, at this rate, I feel like we're gonna win by like 5 seconds. Oh wait, hold on. Brutal Swing hit pretty hard there. I was not expecting that. Okay, this is good to know. Now, luckily, we have a lot of Pokemon, so I don't have to dodge too many attacks, but I think Brutal Swing, since it's a Mega as well, it's going to help a little bit. Impatient? Yeah, well, it's coming next week, right? I think Lunala's coming next week. But yeah, I mean, I get, like, being an Impatient, but it's also better to, like, make sure you're using the remote raids on, like, the right Pokemon, you know? Unless you genuinely do, like, some of the Lake Trios, then go for that, you know? Let's go, Richie. Alright, whoa. Chill. I forget to use some of the charge attacks sometimes. We did some damage there, though. Now we have Hydreigon. Alright, we're at 119 seconds. And we're more than in the middle when it comes to Warrior. So far, we're on pace to take it out. So that's good. Plus, I think... This Warrior has a Psychic move. Yeah, it's using the Psychic. So, pretty sure we're good. And now you have 3 Pokecoins? Brother, 3 Pokecoins is crazy. I don't have Uxie or Blue One, but I have Mesprit. Then maybe, you know, if you want to go for either one of those two, you can go for it. It's not a terrible idea. But just know, like, those Pokemon aren't really good for raids or anything like that. So if you're looking Pokemon to raid that are really useful, Azelf and Uxie aren't the ones. Warrior! Yo, we were able to take it out with 70 seconds left. I feel like that's a lot of time. I was really expecting it to be, like, down to the wire. Okay, Warrior can be shiny. So, you know? So that would be cool if he did get it, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be kind of hyped about that, I'm not gonna lie. Hundo IVs for this, though, is 1561. I forgot what IV we got. But 1561's Hundo, weather boost is 1952. Did we get a shiny? I can't tell. No, it's not shiny. Okay. 1541. Alright, we got 20 off the Hundo. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. You know what? We're gonna pin out Bear. I'm gonna see if it's easier. Yeah, it's already so much easier to catch. That's so sick. That is so sick. Oh, we caught a first ball, too. Wonderful. Let's go, dude. W Warrior. Just a random raid. Okay, good IV, good IV. Chat, I totally forgot. I need to make my buddy in every single raid. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Because I have win 40 raids. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. All good, all good. Yo, we also have this research. Might as well claim it, right? We have until page, or tab 37. I guess it's not page. Tag 37. So let's see what we get. We get all this. Yup. Alright, what do we get an encounter with? Sob was the first one, not shiny. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. The winter effect does look pretty cool. Plus, they're so much easier to catch. That's wonderful. Our first one's not shiny. Got a Clamperl. Not shiny. A 524. Not terrible. Not terrible. Growlithe. 520. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to. You got 10 shinies that go fast. That's not bad. How long were you playing? Like, were you playing the whole time? Part of it? You just like collecting shiny Pokemon? I like it too, honestly. Organize them in tags and stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of tags as well. Like, I love collecting shinies and stuff. Yeah, I like the backgrounds and stuff too. Super, super cool. Yo, I did not catch that. That's unfortunate. I will catch some of the Pokemon around me since I have a decent amount of Pokeballs now. I didn't have that much before when we started today. So shout out to Go Pass, bro. I asked my parents to go to Pokemon Go Fest 2027. Why not? Yeah, the in-person events are always great. The only one I've ever played was New York Go Fest in 2024. I had a great time. Met a lot of people. Personally, I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, let's see if there's any 0%. I always forget to check 0% IVs. Whoa, what legendaries? Whoa, what? Oh, maybe I clicked an Uxie by accident or something. Alright, all good. Wait, hold on. What is legendary that I'm clicking? Oh, oops. I did that twice now. That's so weird. I can transfer Dynamax. Asjir, what's good, buddy? What's good, brother? Let's get our flights. I wouldn't be, bro. I mean, I can only say that from a perspective of someone who's been on flights a lot. But, like, there's no need to be nervous about flights. You know, they're all trained professionals. You'll more than likely be flying on a good weather day. Like, you should have no worries. You got a 93% Kyurem. That's awesome, dude. Kyurem's a great Pokemon. Especially if you get, like, the white Kyurem and such. It's so good. So that's tough. I bet. Yo, love the content. You're underrated. Yo, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, G. Asjir, shout out to you, buddy. So, Asjir. So, basically, when people don't know, we go to the transfer shiny pile, and we transfer a shiny. But, you can either transfer a shiny, or I can pick a shiny in here, save it, and name it for you. So let me know what you want to do. We can either randomly pick a shiny to transfer, or randomly pick a shiny to keep, and I'll name it after you. Just to say thank you, you know? Is Jamie Demi still alive? Who? Susie, who? Who are we speaking of? Is there only 3 people in this raid? Oh no, there's more. So I get a shiny name for me, or I get to delete a shiny. Yes. So either I will pick a random one and name it after you, or I'll pick a random one from that pile and delete it after this raid. You got a 93% Phoebus and a Shadow Giratina. That's crazy, dude. Nice. Dude, I actually like that they added Dynamax Phoebus so that people that need to evolve it can do that. Or just can easily or more easy do it. More opportunity to do it. That's what I should say. Yo, you doing Uzi today? Yo, Turbo. What's good, brother? Turbo, I saw you became a member recently, G. Do I have you added? Also, Uxie is not in, like, in the time. Yeah, I am. Okay, let me explain. I'm doing Uxie. However, it's not on right now because it's, like, in a different time zone. Only Mesprit and Azelf are on right now. Oh, let me ready up. Can you name one for me? I do not want to delete one. Sounds too mean. All right. Sounds good. Appreciate that, G. I'm going to write it down. So after this raid, I'll name a shiny after you. I forgot the Jolteon, by the way. Jeej. You know what I can do, though? Let's see if I can do this. Nope, I can throw my ID in the Discord. Hey, perfect, bro. Perfect. Yeah, G, since you became a member, you know, I definitely want to make sure you become added. Yeah, Turbo, when I do raids, I use Go Raid Party. Dude, it's such a good app. Like, because when I do remote raids, technically, I can't invite people. So, like, I mean, if you're better friends with me on Pokemon Go, you can piggyback off the raid. However, like, since I did this raid, for example, off the app. So that someone sent me an invite, so I can't invite. So if there was Uxie, I don't know how I'd get you the raid, if that makes sense, you know? Unless like I RSVP'd it, but we need more people to join it, you know? But yeah, Uxie, so in the US, like Eastern time, it usually starts at around like 9 p.m.-ish. Archer was good, G. What I need you to add you, if you become a YouTube member. Yeah, if you become a YouTube member, I keep you added on Pokemon Go. So I send gifts every day. If I RSVP any raids, I'll invite you to those if I can, you know, because sometimes I literally can't. As well as you get behind the scenes videos, which are gas. Plus, your name's green, logo. You have like a little logo next to your name. Also pretty hype stuff, I feel like. I'm trying to get one of Uxie or the other one that isn't Mesprit. Oh, you need Azelf? Yo. Oh, wait, Susie, do you have one name after Jamie? We'll look. I was like, who is Jamie? I feel like you're talking about a Pokemon. I'm trying to get an Uxie or other one that isn't Mesprit. You want Azelf? Man, 1843. I feel like that's not good. Dude, my Giratina, like, IVs have been really bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like they've been absolutely terrible, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I was gonna look at the IVs, but I couldn't find it. No, I found it. 1931. Yeah, I got it terrible. I'm Jamie. What do you mean? Shiny luck. Hey, I appreciate that. I think this is raid number 1 of Shadow Giratina today. 1 of 40 raids for the Jolteon. Chat, are we able to get a shiny on the very first raid? 3, 2, 1. That's unfortunate. All good. That's unfortunate. All good. I don't know why I buried this. I did 27 of these and not 1 3-star. Yeah, I think the IVs are like really bad. I've gotten only a couple 2-stars so far. You got a 93% curse? That's not terrible. 93% is decent, I feel like. Compared to what we've been getting. Alright. Jamie better be alive. I hope so. Oh, Jamie Denny! It is. Yeah, I named it saved. Alright. We need to get a shiny for Asgear. So, we go to the transfer shiny pile, since he donated on YouTube. Thank you for the support. We're going to pick a random shiny. And whatever one we pick will be saved and named after Asgear. Kricketot! Let's go. Alright, bet. So we named it after the dono. Thank you for the support, buddy. We're going to go to saved. And we're going to officially take it out of the transfer shiny pile. We now have a second saved Pokemon. If we go to saved, these are... I don't know why this is saved. I don't know why, but I guess this is saved. We have 3 Pokemon in the saved category. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Having a saved category is pretty sick. Galarian starters aren't shiny locked anymore. Like, the Galar region? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all be... I think so. I think so, Mason. Yeah, Sabu was shiny. Yeah, they can all be shiny now. C-Mart was good, buddy. Was good, G. Alright, first raid was not too bad. We'll take that. Emily, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Chad, there's a lot of Mesprit raids out right now. If I needed Mesprit, I'd be jumping the gun for it. Yeah, I mean, Mason, they had community days. But yeah, I feel like they're not easy to find either, low-key. Like, the only real way to find them right now is through the daily egg, you know? Any 4 stars? No. Alright, 1 raid so far. How many raids have you done? I've only done 2 raids so far. I've only done the Warrior and the Giratina. I think we're going to do like 3 or 4 more Giratinas today. In total this event, we've done a lot though, I'm not gonna lie. We've done a lot of total raids out of this whole event, but I'm not trying to go too hard yet because I do want to go for the Lunala when it comes out. A shiny Reboot. It's a really cool Pokemon, honestly. Pretty unique and cool Pokemon for sure. Now we're gonna wait for this invite. Chat, did anybody do this research? What raids are around you? I only have the Warrior. That's like easy to do, you know, with not that many people needed. I would have gone in one, but I'm free to play and have no Pokepoints. That's all good. I mean, there are ways. Only 4 kilometers is crazy. Well, Loki, not only do I not have the time to do the raids, but I'm not really, like, capable of doing it at the moment. Like, I'm not in a health, peak condition to be able to walk 40 or however many kilometers. Well, Emily, so I'm doing from remote raids, so I can't, like, invite you, you know? Because I'm using an app. Emily, you should download this app, because this is how I'm getting my raids. Because since I'm getting it through that app, I can't invite you. When does Lunala come out? I think the 15th? I'll look it up right now for you, though. Thomas Fugaji. You can swing your phone up and down with the game fully closed and no account. I've never had it work for me, you know? I've never understood how that worked. August 19th to the 25th. So, in 10 days. Roxas was good, bro. What's it called then? It's called Go Raid Party. But Emily, once we become better friends in Pokemon Go as well, you can just piggyback off the raid. 34 doing that? Hey. You know, when methods like that work, I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a great. It's honestly something that I live for. Is not just to be able to say that saying. But it broke, don't fix it. You know? But yeah, I've never had that work. I never understood that. You can swing your phone up and down. What does that mean? Like this way or like this? Like I've never understood how that worked. But also like I've seen people do it with like a sock or whatever. Never had it work for me. But like, bro, imagine you're swinging your sock and you let go. Then there's a hole in your wall. Like, I don't know if I want a hole in my wall. You know? I'm not gonna lie. This Giratina is whooping my Kyurem because of its Dragon attack. Yeah, Sock never worked? Yeah, it's never worked for me. So you just, like, swing your phone in your hand? No, bro, I forgot about the Jolteon. Bro, I need to start remembering about this Jolteon. Bro, I need slide for fun in the chat. Get any shiny? Yo, not yet. Goron, not yet. Where are you doing these raids at? I'm using an app called Go Raid Party, where people that are at the raid are inviting me to it. In like a walking motion. That's super interesting. Cutthroat, that's super interesting. Bro, I was gonna look up something, but I totally forgot. Dude, that's unfortunate. Did I get a haircut? I did. It's a little bit smaller than I'd like, but, you know, hair grows back, so I'm not tripping. Alright. However, 6 rare candy. Alright, raid number 2 of Giratina. I'd be sick to get a shiny. Lunala raids? I can't wait for Lunala raids. Open those Pokemon cards behind me. Gulp. Thomas, what's good, G? It looks fresh. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, G. Raid number 2. Do we get a shiny? You know what's terrible? This is the best IV I've gotten, and it's 60 off the hundo. Or sorry, 50 off the hundo. That's crazy. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. I don't know what's up with it. But dude, 50 off the hundo and it's still buns is hilarious. Like, this being my best one, being 50 off the hundo is insane. You're gonna look it up? I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna look up. Oh, wait. No, because I already know when Lunala raids are coming. Oh my gosh. I forgot what I was going to look up. That sucks. I have a terrible memory. Having bad memories always poison. Alright, good IV. I'll take a 3-star. Thank goodness. I haven't gotten one. This is my first 3-star. This is genuinely my first 3-star. Latios, what's good, G? Big fan of you, bro. Yo, yeah, I've done 9 raids, and the best one we got is this 3-star. That's not terrible. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, after doing 58 raids with only 1 shiny ever, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's definitely above odds, for sure. So chat, sometimes I get exact odds, sometimes I get below odds, but sometimes you get way above odds. And sometimes you get way below odds. I just Pokemon Go. Yo, Roxas, low-key, I wouldn't recommend purifying a shadow Pokemon. Unless you just like it for your collection. Yo, Parth, we would have to remote trade. And that wouldn't, like, work out. You know what I mean, Parth? But maybe someone in the chat may help you, but I wouldn't be able to help you, G. What task do you have that takes, like, an hour? It's like a snow run. Dude, I also got a, I didn't know that there was transfer a shiny for shiny luck. I don't know about that one, Twin. Purify it if it isn't in the meta. Yeah, if it isn't like a meta one to use and you want like a hundo, go for it. But low-key, if it's like good for raids and stuff, I'd recommend just keeping it as a shadow. Yeah, so I randomly got a shiny, like in the wild, because I didn't know they were boosted. So shout out to Snover, dude. And then a couple streams ago, we got the shiny Azelf. I'll take a shiny Azelf. I feel like shiny Azelf is pretty cool. I'm actually a big fan of like the Lake Trio. Wish I got that Uxie shiny, but we've only seen 17. So maybe in 3 raids we'll get it shiny. Gotta sacrifice a shiny to get one. That's bonkers. That is bonkers. Alright, back. Giratina here. I think this is raid 10 total. 3rd Giratina of the day. What shadow update? So basically, they made it so shadow Pokemon in the legendary raids are easier to catch. Put the code in Discord. That's nice. Jolteon, thank you. Oh my gosh. I genuinely would have forgot. Holy crap. That would have been bad. Do. I bet, Turbo. Let me add you after this raid. I'm gonna write it down. Add Turbo. 10 seconds to go. I bet. Let's go. Did you play the hatch day yesterday? Yes and no, Grant. Because technically I did. Technically. Because I put all my eggs into the egging bidder. However, I didn't like leave my phone open when I was walking. Noob mistake. So all my eggs are like 2.1 out of 2.5. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to like hatch any like of the exclusive eggs, which like I wish I did, but all good. What about you? Wait, let me know who played the hatch day. Did anybody play the hatch day? Did we all forget about the hatch day? So yeah, basically all my eggs are almost gonna hatch, and like some of my 12 kilometers, I only need to walk 4 kilometers for, which is tough. He said there was a hatch day. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my days, you just forget sometimes. You didn't play it either? Yeah. Dude, because I was out walking. Not like for Pokemon specifically, but I was just out and about. And just, I like closed my phone out of instinct. No pun intended. I love honey. What's good, G? Right. Raid number 3, I think. I low-key don't remember, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, 3 Red Candy. You got 2 shinies? Nice. You had 6 shinies? Holy crap. That's crazy. Alright. Let's get a shiny. Let's get a shiny right here. Raid number 3? Of course not. Why would we? Why would we, chat? Why would we get a shiny? Chat, why after 59 raids would I get a shiny? That's so silly. Why would I do that? W Jolteon for the hit back. Chat, why would I get this shiny? What? Alright. Ew, it's a 1-star. How is that even real? Weedy, what's good, G? Could Loki get Cliff's goatee? I'll have to look at it next game to see what it looks like. Because I forget, Loki. Big Ryan. Thanks, G. When is this? 11:08? Alright, bet. Let me invite. Oh gosh, wait. Let me join this, and then I'll invite people in a second. Emily, you're still in the chat? You did your first raid with it? Nice, how'd it go? Yeah, Emily, what's your name again? It's like PJR or something, right? I'll invite you to that. Chat, right now I'm only adding members at the moment, or people that are doing it, like, that are inviting me to the raid, if that makes sense. I do, however, need to add... Wait, don't allow... I need to add Turbo because he just did become a member. Am I stupid? Yo, I dead typed the same thing. What? Uh-huh. 27. Uh-huh. How did I just typed it wrong again? There it is. Oh, that was confusing. My bad. Alright, Turbo. Let me know when you added me. And then let me invite PRJ. Turbo. Do I have you added yet? No, I don't. Alright, we'll invite 2 members that are on. That if Prospect wants one. 4. Who has a I bet. Did you Turbo, do you want to invite to this raid? Turbo. Thank you for sending a gift, by the way. It makes it easier to not you know. You got no raid passes? Alright, all good, G. Sure, I bet. Member Make sure you join it quick as well. Yeah, once you do it, make sure you join quick for it. If that makes sense. Because I think like the max people from like RCP is like 10 or something like that. So when it's at 11:08, y'all have to join quick. I bet. Which at the moment, I was only inviting people that were already on the friends list, aka people that are just members, you know, the YouTube members. I bet or send an invite, and then the person I just sent an invite now is people that are getting me to a raid. He said, "I recognize your name from the Go Raid party I hosted." I was surprised to see it was actually you. I was your second raid today. Oh, you were? That's so sick. Well, thank you for the raid, bro. I needed that raid. That's so funny. You recognize me from my Pokemon Go name? Yo, that's so funny, bro. That's so funny. Thank you for the raid, bro. Oh, yeah, let me open up all the members' gifts real quick while we wait for our next raid. That is super funny, bro. Dynamax Beldum coming tomorrow. Dude, honestly, Dynamax Beldum's a pretty decent one to go for. Like, it does take a while to solo it. Like, the time it takes to take it out. However, the thing with it is that it's good for you being able to use it in Dynamaxes. But it's also good because Mega Metagross is a decent steel type. And Meteor Mash is a really good metal type attack. So, like, it's a good thing to go for. Alright, all the members have been open. Mine was an 1801. That is so buns. That's so buns. You're back. Hey, welcome back, Susie. Welcome back. I love Mario music. I was gone for a bit. What happened? What Pokemon got named after me? You got the Kricketot. How is your favorite Pokemon? Who? My favorite Pokemon is Lucario. Like, just out of all Pokemon ever, Lucario. Just a super cool one. I have some pretty good memories with Lucario, you know? Alright, let's join this raid real quick. Hopefully we can get this raid out in 5 minutes for the next raid. Alright, let me get my... There we go. I need to... Yeah, let's do this. Get the Kyurem back. Kyurem. Perfect. Whenever your buddy rating stream, you just finished your style? Oh, no. Bad timing. Yo, Kaden, at the moment, I'm only getting people that are members. Like, I was able to do an RCP for members. But normally, I can't even invite most people because I'm doing remote raids. That makes sense, you know. Boothy, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you, G. Cutthroat, all the good G. Yo, Cutthroat, are you doing Lunala raids as well? I'm actually curious. Who is doing Lunala raids when it comes out? Because the shiny is being released, which is super sick. Oh, I just spilled my water. I don't know where. What, though. Yeah, let me know. Alright. 11:08. So yeah, we should have time to take this out and do the next raid. I'm literally doing Lunala. Tough. I'm curious because I need to look up as well, like how many people you need to take it out. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. Hey, dude, have fun with that, G. I appreciate that, Susie. Shiny luck, dude. Build something cool. Probably wait for Dawn Wings for the fusion energy. Honestly, Ghost Gamer, that I get what you mean. But, Ghost Gamer, you need the fusion energy from, like, obviously the Dawn Wings to Krosma. But you need a Lunala in order to fuse it together. So if you already have a Lunala, tough. I just want to make sure you know, like, what you mean. You know? Yeah, because, yeah, as long as you have, like, Lunalas, yeah, then I guess wait for Dawn Wings to Krosma. That's going to be cool when that returns. Might do a few raids on Raid Hour. Ooh, tough. That's a dub. I missed Raid Hours. I'm a little too busy for them now. But I remember back in the day. Like when I first started streaming Pokemon Go in 2024. and I lived in Arizona at the time. I'd walk around this town area and just invite, you know, whoever I could. I would do like a whole raid hour, get maybe one shiny. Not even trolling, I get maybe one shiny. But it was pretty fun. Got a lot of walking in, which was good as well. But times have changed, but for the better, I feel like. It's nothing too bad. I like being able to remote raid. It's also better for the stream, better quality. I can multi-stream as well. Alright. Guarantee number 4, I think, of today. 1856. His goatee. I should go for his goatee. Chat, should I go for his goatee? That's kind of crazy. That's bonkers. RGL Angel, what's good, brother? What's good, G? What's good, G? You have a folder? Full showdown Giratina, no shiny. 7. Wow, 17. Best of luck. That's crazy. All right, are we able to get this one shiny here? Still not shiny. I mean, chat, we've genuinely done 60 Giratina raids total. That's crazy. We've only done, I think, 11 this stream though, or 11 total for the stream. All right, we do have the RCP that we invited people for, so we'll see how that goes. Giratina 2-star, I guess. Ooh, Chimecho. That's a cool Pokemon to see in my house. 60 no shiny. Sorry, 60 and 1 shiny. 60 and 1 shiny. 60 and 1 shiny. With 0 shiny is crazy. Now that'd be like the Necrozma. I went 92 raids no shiny Necrozma. Or 91 raids, 92 a shiny. Alright, 37 seconds and I get to join this. Do you know why they're so easy to catch right now? I want to say it's because of the backlash. That's what I want to say. And, you know, the community speaking up about the fact, because, I mean, you notice that if you play Pokemon for like at least an hour, you'll see a noticeable change in how much Pokemon attack, and especially Shadow Pokemon. Like, they updated attacking, but obviously Shadow Pokemon had already attacked more, so it just like doubled it, if that makes sense. So with it being almost impossible to even hit the Pokemon because all it does is attack, it being a higher catch rate just makes it, you know, more smooth all around. Yo, Salva, hello. How's it going? Oh no, chat, we just went below 10k Pokegold. Oh, I can invite more people? Okay. Still crazy? No, 100%. Yeah, but it's okay. Should I keep it Shadow? Yeah. I got a Shundo Giratina. Yeah, if it already uses a Shundo as its Shadow form, I wouldn't purify it. What would be the point of that? That'd just be a waste of Stardust. Play Junior? Alright, I'll try my best, Junior. If I forget, though, a healthy reminder would be appreciated. But yeah, I don't know. Masta, I hope that they keep every raid easily catchable. Got back-to-back shiny Lego Pikachus. Yo, Aaron, I'm not gonna lie. That is tough. That is so sick. It says I can invite more people, but with RSVPs, I think only 10 can join. So it's like, what's the point of like the invite? It's like I can't even invite people if I wanted to. Yo, Frags, I'm only inviting people that are members. Yeah, Turbo, we need a shiny. This is about to be raid number 61. He wants to farm legendaries. Who does? Oh, you traded a Giratina for shiny Lego Pikachu. Oh, that's so sick. Angel, if I do RSVP raids, I can invite. But since I do it off of an app, and I get invited, I can't invite people off the invite. I wish you could, but I literally can't. But Angel, if I get like if I can get an RSVP for it, I'm down. Because I think it was Ryan that sent me an RSVP. You two took the longest for me so far. Wait, how many Mewtwo raids did it take you to get shiny? Dude, I thought Mewtwo was boosted. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Alright, chat. Shadow Giratina Gamers is saying. Give me shiny. Can I get invited to Mesprit? I can do a Mesprit. You know what? I haven't done any Mesprits this event. I've done one. But Turbo, again, I need it to be RSVP'd. So since... Alright, I gotta explain this. Mesprit is a regional. And since I don't live in that regional area, I would have to get invited to me. So, it would have to be someone RSVP me a Mesprit raid. Then I need to get enough people into that raid. You know? Like, the likelihood of that is, like, 0. Why it was good, G. But Turbo, you should download Go Raid Party. 1825. Are we serious? Yo, this is insane. 15? 15's not that bad. Cutthroat 15's not terrible. It's a lot, but it's not terrible. Because the odds are 1 in 20 normally. Did I just get no red candy? I did. Sad. Alright, chat. This is raid number 61 of Giratina. Let's get a Shadow Shiny right here, bro. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Yo, is the shiny real? Yo, is the shiny real? Alright, at least that was a good excellent throw. Chat, do we think this okay, W critical catch. I don't think this Pokemon can be shiny. Chat, I don't think it's real. Is it Hundo? Nowhere near. Yeah, that one was terrible. The best one I did get though was a 1884. You can RCP. The only people that can guarantee, we can only have like one other person. Like we wouldn't have enough people for the raid. All right, we did 6 raids today. Warrior and a lot of Giratinas. With our best one being this one. It's not even that great. Oh my gosh. All right, all good. All right, chat. W little stream. I appreciate y'all showing up. Thank y'all for watching. Check out another video if y'all enjoy, as well as you want to check it out live. Make sure y'all do so and check out the next video.